I know an awful lot of us associate the month of April with taxes and the IRS, but the truth is April is Financial Literacy Month.
Yes, it is.
So Jay and Brittany Hagee with Alon Planning Partners are here to make us feel empowered this morning.
That's what we hope to do.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
You too.
So a lot of us are thinking, oh, my financial literacy right now is all my money's gone, right?
Yeah, tax season just hit, so
Yeah.
where is my money, you know? But we really want to just bring awareness around education, is because we really lead from that place, whether it's workshops that we do in the community, or TV shows, or things like this, or our podcast. We want to make sure that folks are educating themselves, whether they become a client of ours or not.
Right.
We want to make sure we're empowering others to make sure that they can make sound decisions and better their life in the future. And so that's really what financial literacy is all about, is understanding how your money works, so you don't just have to work for your money all the time.
Well, I will say on the education side of things, they're actually going to take over the full hour of
yeah,
3+U on Wednesday, April 8th. We're going to dedicate the whole hour to financial
excited about
literacy,
that.
and they're going to kind of walk us through all the stages. So mark that on your calendars and tune in. But literacy, I guess, Brittany, is not just understanding how your money is working for you, but also the terminology. So many of us don't get it.
Well, there's so much financial jargon, and we're not really taught it necessarily, right? And so even personal finance, right? That's not, my kids are in school now. They're not learning personal finance in their high schools. You know, this is stuff that we're teaching them and coaching them through. So we are left up to ourselves in our adult years, in our working years, in our retirement years, to figure all this stuff out. And so that's why we have such a drive to help folks put these pieces together, and become empowered, and more than anything, really at peace about their financial situation.
And listen, we understand this can be overwhelming, because there are a lot of terms, a lot of things that people don't understand, and we're trying to help educate, and it can be overwhelming. It's not about knowing everything. We're not trying to say brain dump our last 20 years of life into someone's head right now. It's really about understanding enough to avoid those costly mistakes. Because there are some costly mistakes that take you years to overcome, and we want to make sure that you're not falling into traps.
I guess it's also awareness. So much of what you talk about with me here, and I think we'll touch on Wednesday, is being aware of how you are using your money. Don't just do it blindly.
That's right.
Intentional. It's about it's about intentionality, not just this haphazard approach, or I'll pay this then, or I'll grab money there when I need it, or I'll charge it, right? Like being intentional and telling your money where to go, being purposeful in your spending, in your saving, in your planning, and you're looking ahead to the future.
And it is crazy, no matter what age group we meet with, if we meet somebody in their 20s or meet somebody in their 70s, we can ask them some of these same questions, like, what does your spending plan look like? What are you budgeting? And there's wild eyes. Like, a lot of people have no idea. So it's across the spectrum. We have to make sure that we are being intentional. It's not about restricting. It's not about putting handcuffs on you and saying, hey, you can't have fun anymore. You can't do these things. You can't have a cup of coffee. You know, it's not really restrictive. It's about empowering you to understand how your money is being spent, so that you can have freedom to do it.
There is a difference in a plan and a budget. Like mentally. It achieves the same goal, but there's a mental
there's an emotional component to it.
How important is a credit score to your financial
I think it's important.
It matters because it impacts interest rates if you're getting a mortgage, and it loans, things like that. So it absolutely matters. You want to build that properly, right? So it's definitely something you need to work to
and we
build
have
up.
A couple specialists actually that work, they're not on our team, but that I trust a lot, that help people actually increase their credit score over time. So we actually have those resources.
Right.
Because you know, especially in recent months, you've heard stories on the news about a lot of people who've had to kind of go to their credit cards to be able to keep things afloat, but then you do have to pay for it at some point. So you want to make sure you've got things balanced.
Absolutely.
When people come to see you, I know you mentioned 20 to 70, you do kind of run the full gamut.
We do.
At Alon. I know probably your bread and butter are those people approaching retirement. But if you're in
it's
your
not
20s
just because
and 30s,
of that, it's because we actually have to have some form of assets, or the ability to gather assets to be able to help you with those assets, right?
Sure.
So it's not just that we're looking for that age group only, it's just that if you're starting out, we need to then really focus on that spending plan.
Well, I was thinking more because they're the ones who are thinking about it perhaps more than the 20s and 30s. But if you are in that age bracket, those younger professionals, it's never too early to start.
You better be starting.
We're going to talk Wednesday about the power of compounding interest and how the earlier you start, how the impact, the
impact.
powerful compounding impact that can have. So yes, start early.
Have y'all been surprised? I won't ask you to make predictions or anything, but the market has been this wonky cannonball
Yes,
at
it
Lake
has.
Winnie here lately.
Right.
Yes, it has.
Has that surprised y'all at all, or are you prepared for that kind of an event?
No, we actually prepare. I actually had a prospect talk to me the other day and said, I bet your clients are calling you like crazy right now. And you know what I said? Actually, I've had like maybe one call out of hundreds of families that we serve, is because we prepare not only ourselves, we prepare the people we serve for this. Because if you are positioned well, you don't have to ride the emotional roller coaster. You don't have to be up at night wringing your hands like, oh my goodness, the market's falling apart. You can have peace because we put a plan in place. And that's what we've done for our clients. And that's why even in the turbulence, I don't hear from my clients a lot unless I'm calling them.
Right. Okay, here's how you can call them. Alon Planning Partners, their website is alonplanning.com. 315-1441. They're right there on that beautiful building at the corner of East Brainerd and Concord. Great to see y'all.
Great to see you.
You too.